Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve. So on this video, I want to talk about something very serious, and that is welcome to 2020. We're all doomed. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right. I'm going to read about a study just published. I'm going to link down below if you want to check out the study. It is about where we're heading with obesity in 2030. Now, I know this is primarily a power building, muscle building channel, but look, I lost 100 pounds. And if I hadn't lost 100 pounds, I wouldn't be here sitting. That's how bad my diabetes was. That's how bad my gluttony was. That's how bad my binge eating was. I know a lot of you are interested in building muscle and strength, but a lot of you are also interested in losing fat. You also have girlfriends and parents and wives and children, and they're all part of this equation. We're coming up to the new year. This is a serious issue, so I want to address it. Before I read the study, I just want to encourage you guys, if you need help, I offer weight loss coaching. It's a complete hands-on accountability service. You can check out the link below. It's basically 4 months for the price of 3, so take advantage of that. Most of my clients lose weight, probably 95% of them. All right. End of the commercial. I'm going to read the study. It's again, the link's down below. Study estimates that half of us adults will be obese by 2030. It says it's alarming, said a nutrition expert with no role in this study, Dr. Lawrence Apple of Johns Hopkins University. We're going to have some pretty awful problems medically and financially because so many people weigh too much medically and financially. Even if you are not part of the problem, you're going to have to carry the burden. No pun intended. The New England Journal of Medicine published the study Wednesday. It was led by scientists at Harvard and George Washington University. So when I'm making this video, the study was released today. Let me just scroll down here and look at the rest of it. It says obesity raises a risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, and other health problems. It's gauged by BMI, a measure of weight relative to height. Underweight or normal BMI, under 25. Overweight is 25 to 30, and moderately obese is 30 to 35. Severely overweight is 35 or over. Now, because BMI is mentioned in this study, it's going to trigger some of you. But let's be honest. Some of us have higher BMIs because we have muscle mass, but a vast majority, and this has to be stressed, a vast majority of the population doesn't have a higher BMI because they have because they have a lot of muscle mass. So let's be rational about this when BMI is mentioned. Let's not be triggered. Let's be intelligent and think this through. BMI is an indicator of obesity for the vast majority of people. It's their weight relative to their height. They're not in the gym packing on muscle mass. Okay, right, so I'm going to move past that point. So the Center of Disease Control, the CDC, and Prevention estimates that 40% of U.S. adults are currently obese. The new research predicted that by 2030, about 49% of U.S. adults will be obese. In 29 states, more than half will be. So over half the states in 2030 will be obese, more than 50% of the population. I honestly think this is an underestimation. I think the snowball effect is getting out of control. I think this is a guesstimate. Based on science is generally going to lean on the moderate side of things, but I think it's going to be higher than that at the direction we're headed. The article, it goes on to say about 24% will have severe obesity, which is poised to become as prevalent as overall obesity was in the 1990s. We're talking about severe obesity. 1 out of every 4 people, they'll be fighting over the scooters in Walmart. And that's not humor. That's reality. That's how bad things are going to be. All right, the article continues. Severe obesity will become the most common weight category among women, blacks, and low-income adults. It may seem like a contradiction, but often people who can't afford food weigh the most. Severe obesity will be the most common weight category in 44 states where average annual household income is under 20,000, blah, blah, blah. The study was funded by the JPF Foundation, et cetera, et cetera. Look, this isn't only a problem for adults, it is a problem for children. We are feeding our children the wrong foods, fake foods, processed foods, fast foods. We don't know how to cook anymore. We don't know how to take care of ourselves anymore. So look, it's very easy to get on YouTube and say the sky is falling and we're all doing the wrong thing. But what I really want to do by making this video is encourage you guys or remind you guys that this problem is severe and it is time to take action. It is time to do something about it. We can't worry about other people. All we can do is worry about ourselves, worry about our own life, worry about the people in our lives that we can reach out and motivate and touch, worry about our children. We need to get back to cooking. We need to get back to control over our diet. We need to get back to real foods, protein sources, vegetables, fruits, single ingredient foods. We need to get away from processed food. We need to get away from fast food. We need to get away from all the excuses and all the laziness. But I have a sugar craving. I have a craving for chips. That's great. We have to get back to fighting for our health, fighting for our quality of life. Again, if anybody needs help, reach out. The link to this article is down below. You can also reach out to me at Instagram, at Ben the Barman, at Ben the Barman. If you have questions about my coaching service, I'd be glad to help. And you can also check out the link to my coaching services down below and commercial. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.